London, one of the most visited cities in the world, offering something for everyone, from excellent dining and exceptional entertainment to history and culture. It is one global city with the most diverse cultures. It is a place of ideas and a pioneer in culture and art. In this city, you'll discover not only independent thinkers with fantastical imaginations, but also those with vast pockets. Yes, this city is blessed with an embarrassment of riches when it comes to billionaires. What do they do with their money? And who are they? Keep watching to find out. Billionaires. New York may have the most billionaires in the world, but London isn't far behind. Following the relaxation of long-standing economic limitations, the city welcomed 6 new billionaires, including the first Bulgarian and Estonian residents to be designated Forbes billionaires, all of whom have their principal residences in London. The richest members of this group, however, are brothers Sri and Gopi Hinduja. Sri and Gopi have been living lavishly in London since the 1970s. The Hinduja brothers paid £58 million for 1316 Carlton House Terrace in 2006. Not satisfied, the brothers dropped another £50 million on restoring the 67,000 square foot mansion, which debuted in 2011. The housewarming party was attended by about 300 individuals. The property is made up of 4 interconnected 6-story Georgian mansions with a total of 25 bedrooms. Len Blavatnik, a Russian-born billionaire, is another man who has made London his safe haven. The 4th richest person in the UK paid £41 million for a 13-bedroom, 9-bathroom Kensington Palace mansion. The mansion has been valued at a staggering £200 million following major remodeling, which includes the installation of an incredible 25-meter swimming pool with indoor and outdoor parts, a gym, a cinema, and a wine cellar. Rich neighborhoods. London is home to some of the wealthiest communities on earth, with Park Lane alone being one of the city's priciest streets. Mayfair, Kensington, Belgravia, and Chelsea are 4 areas of London that are regarded as some of the most affluent parts of the city. The average price of a home in Kensington and Chelsea is about £2 million. For terraced homes, the figure rises to £4 million. Semi-detached homes sell on average for £9 million, and homes in central London are valued in the same ballpark. Properties can be worth tens of millions of pounds. Many of London's most costly homes are located in Mayfair, which is also noted for its upscale stores and eateries. One of the wealthiest areas of London, its northern border with Soho is now so hazy that the two are frequently mistaken for one another. In Mayfair, entry-level apartments may be found for as little as £1 million and as much as an astounding £200 million. The honor of the richest neighborhood goes to the city of Westminster, with an average home price of almost £3.1 million. This area is home to Buckingham Palace, the residence of the British Prime Minister and the British Parliament, making it a popular getaway for politicians, celebrities, and other top figures of Europe's elites. So you see, London has it all, whether you're searching for a high-end but discreet area or one where you may enjoy a more low-key lifestyle while still appreciating the better things in life. Cuisine in London. The fact that billionaires can afford expensive personal chefs and upscale, healthful cuisine does not prevent them from going out occasionally to posh restaurants. When it comes to the broadest selection of international cuisine of any city on earth, London sits on top. A nutritious lifestyle is a need for the affluent London billionaire existence, and there are many sumptuous choices to select from. In the city of London, you will find plenty of Michelin-starred establishments offering an exquisite selection of gourmet foods. Even though the price tags are high, they are accompanied by the best ingredients and brilliant techniques thoughtfully distilled from Europe's most outstanding culinary heritage. French gourmet also fills the scene with London's first-class cuisine, showcasing some of France's brightest chefs. Contrary to popular belief, British food is anything but bland. London has evolved into a hub for the finest fine cuisine from the most talented chefs in the world, and presently it is a sanctuary to a world-acclaimed gourmet scene that merges different flavors from around the world with British excellence. To have a taste of what real London cuisine is like, then you should find your way to Sketch, a famous restaurant where you'll find the world-famous French gourmet chef Pierre Gagnaire. The Sketch, owned by Murad Mazzouz, is a critically regarded restaurant frequented by the wealthy and famous. The cuisine is presented as New French, a faithful adaptation of the culinary tradition served at Gagnier's Michelin-starred restaurant in Paris. The menu at the Sketch Lecture Room and Library can cost you £450 for an assortment of some of the best wines with unmatched flavor. The Iraqi, which opened in 2014, is one of London's smallest yet most intriguing restaurants, seating only 10 guests at the chef counter and another 6 in an optional private room. It is also quite expensive, as you might have guessed, with the customers spending £310 per person. It might sound like a lot, but trust me when I say it has the most costly tasting menu concentrating on sushi. You definitely don't want to miss out on sushi done in the London style. Hotels. Given that all of London's prominent hotels have recently undergone either a thorough restoration or a thorough decoration and remodeling, it is possible that no other major capital does hospitality better than London. All of these hotels still have a lot of the personality that made them unique when they first opened in the Victorian and Edwardian eras, with the exception of the Goring, which is still owned by the same family who founded it. With 5-star luxury accommodations and inflated guest houses with histories dating back to the Georgian era, the Royal Suite at Claridge's employs an imperial gorgeous regal theme with a price tag to match. It also offers round-the-clock butler service and indoor decor that would be fit for royalty. Upon entering, the beauty envelops you in a haze of checkered marble tiles and mellow chandelier light. The reading room and foyer are right in front of you, while off to the side, you may hear the comforting rattling of cocktails being skillfully blended in the bar and skillfully shaken in the foyer. If you can afford it, Rosewood London is another place to be. This beautiful hotel has managed to put Holborn back on the map for Londoners. The greatest pleasure you can have at this hotel is skipping across an enormous cobblestone courtyard originally used for horse-drawn carriages, a reminder of the property's regal history. The vibe here is an unbridled luxury for conventional taste buds. A marble shower and access to Rosewood's opulent sauna, spa, and restaurant are included in the beautifully cheeky and traditional decor. The experience is unquestionably one of exceptional class and caliber, only available to London's privileged class. London's district. The lively entertainment and leisure sector of London is clearly centered in the West End, where wealthy patrons have no shortage of options. The majority of tourists in London will see a show in the West End at some time while they are there. It is truly an interesting area to visit, thanks to the lively atmosphere and the streets brimming with activity. This is the spot for you if you are one who enjoys the theater. The world of theater can be divided into many different categories, just like any other kind of art. The dark atmosphere of a murder mystery play might not appeal to musical theater fans, and a Shakespeare enthusiast might not enjoy pantomimes, but there is something for everyone at the West End. The most luxurious and prominent designer fashion boutiques can be found on Bond Street in the West End, including Gucci, Balenciaga, and Burberry. Established in the 18th century as the center of socialization for Mayfair's wealthy elite, Bond Street has maintained its status as the hub of first-class shopping to the modern era. Even a simple stroll along its bustling pavement will make you feel privileged. On your vacation to London, you can also check out the Royal Exchange, another famous location. It dates back to the 16th century and has undergone 3 reconstructions. Today, it is one of the most well-known commercial hubs, housing branches for numerous high-end jewelry brands like Tiffany & Co. and Watches of Switzerland, as well as designer clothing boutiques. Kings Road is another area located in the West End, known for its classic interior design and brands of furniture like Peter Jones and India Jane. The Kings Road was initially created in 1694 as King Charles II's exclusive route for traveling easily between his palace and Hampton Court. Only members of the royal family, courtiers, and the aristocracy had access to the road prior to the 1800s. Nightlife in London. The streets of London are crowded with tourists and shoppers appreciating the city's many iconic structures, landmarks, and businesses during the day, but at night, the streets come to life. Since there are various clubs, bars, pubs, and music venues in London, one could spend literally months there and still not fully experience the city's nightlife. In fact, nightlife and London go well together. London's vibrant nightlife culture is something that each and every neighborhood has to offer. You never know what kind of experience you'll have while out on the town in London. Whether at a bar with a circus theme in Camden, the renowned Ministry of Sound in South Bank, or even a posh cocktail club in Soho. When selecting a location to party in London, however, some regions are more well-liked than others. Locals frequently travel to London's East End in search of a more alternative bar and nightclub scene, while tourists and celebrities typically stick to Soho's well-known bars and clubs. Now, even when London's nightlife is expensive, concierge services like the Capital A-List take the lead to offer you access to VIP chances that are otherwise difficult to secure. Members have exclusive access to clubs, wine tastings, and upscale restaurants in London. The staff will place you in opportunities that are appropriate for you based on their knowledge of all the upcoming events that you might like. And that's how it feels to be a billionaire in London. If you had all that money, would you lead the same life? Let us know in the comments below. Before you leave, make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.